back. Scout, let's see what that score is. Oh, but Jillaroo, her score is in. That is a 5.982 for the legend dog right there. Good job, Jillaroo. 5.982. Awesome swim for the legend dog. Over at Youngblood, Psycho score was 5.911. 5.911, and the second score was 6.331. So Psycho score is going to be a 5.911. They're going to move on to Ribbon. All right, Ruby's final score, getting a new personal best at Duke's K9 Dash and Splash of a 5.665. Awesome job, Ruby. I hope they rung that bell over there. Great job. Getting PBs everywhere. Every facility, every dog's putting the most work in today. This is awesome to see. And Youngblood's coming up to the dock is Ribbon. He just finished that swim. We're going to wait to see that score. But over at Sliding G, we have Jin Urso, new dog up on the dock, the Border Collie. Jin Urso. Jin Urso's personal best is 6.216. We're going to see if they could beat that today. Country Roads checking, seeing if the throw made it to the perfect spot. And that is still going to be Scout on the dock at Country Roads. It is a Labrador Retriever. Scout had a new personal best. These dogs everywhere are getting PBs. In West Virginia, that was a 5.3, 0.3 seconds faster than the previous score. Awesome job. Oh, it is so cool to see all these personal bests this weekend. This is the weekend to do your best, and these dogs are showing it. And it looks like we have beautiful weather everywhere. Sun's out, clouds. It's beautiful. It's a great weekend for some dock diving. All right. At Sliding G, Jin Urso is getting set up at the 5-foot line. Looks like they made that throw just like Country Roads just did, making that throw. Oh, that's Ribbon. Ribbon about to do their second swim. Ribbon has a personal best of 5.525. I seen that first swim, and I don't know if it was that fast, but we'll see if the second one can be that fast. Mom's getting the toy reset up there. It looks like it kind of just fell in, or maybe the dog dropped it off the dock. I think that's what happened over there, Ribbon. Over at Duke's, making the throw. Oh, and you see how that toy's pointing out of the water just barely before the 36-foot line. They're going to have to reset that one. But that is a very good toy, as it is perfectly pointed straight up in the air. And it looks like they got a little help from the wind over there at Duke. She's going to pull the dog back to 5 feet, and that is going to be Wraith, the Dalmatian, up on the dock at Duke's. The Dalmatian. Let's see if he could swim super speed. Nice little plop in there. Go get it, buddy. Oh, see, the dog's looking for the toy. Youngblood's Ribbon making the dive. Awesome jump there, a little farther than our Dalmatian friend at Duke's. Oh, and it looks like Wraith couldn't find the toy, but Ribbon did, making the grab and zooming out there. We'll see what that score comes in at. So for Wraith right there, she did not pass the 35-foot line, so that is going to be a no score because she swam and touched the ramp. If these dogs touch the ramp before they cross that 35-foot line, it is a no score. But she will have one more attempt over at Duke's. But Jin Urso over at Sliding G just had a 5.570 swim. Awesome job, super speed, and that's a personal best over there as well. Great job, guys. Everyone is showing off this weekend, and we're just getting started. We got 2.5 more days of fun. Let's see. Scout is still, it's a new Scout over at Country Roads. And the new Scout is a German wired hair pointer, but Labrador Scout had a 5.976. But they're going to stick with their personal best now of 5.300. Awesome personal best, Scout. Oh, and it looks like Wraith is making the swim. Come on. Come on. We want to get a score for Wraith over at Duke's. You got this. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, but he did not cross the line yet. No. Oh, wait. She turned around. She's still going. Come on, Wraith. Oh, see, and that's why the toy is very important. It's very important to have a toy that the dogs can see, even if they're splashing a lot. Country Roads up on the dock. It looks like we got a new dog. Actually, no. That's still the German Wired Hair Scout. He had a 13.782 swim. 13.782. Oh, and Country Roads making the dive. He's zooming out there. Look at him go. Come on, Scouty. Sliding G. We got a new dog up to the dock, I believe, and that's going to be Candor, the Labrador Retriever, Candor. And Jin Urso's final score was 5.570. Awesome round and personal best there, Jin Urso. Very good job. Oh, over at Youngblood's new dog, it's going to be Rigby up on the dock. Rigby, the All-American, with a personal best of 6.109 for velocity. Very good score there. And Rigby just finished that. Ribbon's official scores are 6.626 and 6.489. Good round there for Ribbon from Youngbloods. And we have Timber, the Golden Retriever, coming up to the dock at Country Roads. Timber up on the dock now. Personal best of 7.592. And Dukes, we're going to be seeing a new dog up there on the dock, and I believe that is Volson, the English pointer, and he just completed that swim. He zoomed out of that screen. I couldn't even see him. And Rigby is up on the dock over at Youngblood still. Candor, the legend dog, the Labrador from Sliding G, has a first round score of 6.749. They're about to do their second swim as he's just now being released. Oh no, they're still making the throw right here at Sliding G. All right. Volson lined up. That first score was an 8.868 at Duke's K9 Dash and Splash, and Volson's getting hyped up, about to make the second score here. Oh, but Candor finishing that swim over at Sliding G. We're going to see what that comes in at as Volson is zooming to the end of the pool. Let's see if he could beat 8.868. Oh, and he turned his head right before the line. He turned his head right before he had to cross. Oh, Volson. So even though he hasn't come back yet, he's going to get a longer score. His score is going to be an 8.868, but he did eventually cross the line, so that's going to come in at probably like a 15-second score. All right. Candor finished their run with a 6.018, a personal best for the legend dog. Awesome job, Candor. Very good from Sliding G. Now they're going to bring up an Australian cattle dog named Kelp with an 8.764 PB. Let's see if they could beat it. And we're going to go back over to Youngbloods. Rigby was last up on the dock there. He swam a 7.345 and he had a 6.997. Good score there. But Road Trip just finished their round at Youngbloods. That was an 8.058 and an 8.501. Now, Suitcase is up on the dock at Youngbloods. Suitcase's personal best is 5.377. That's going to be a hard score to beat, but let's see if they can do it as he is zooming. It looks like he's just walking on water at Youngbloods, and he grabbed that toy easy. Very nice. And over at Country Roads, we are going to have Timber still up on the dock. Timber's first swim was a personal best, 7.352. Good job, Timber. All right, and we are brought to you by Sunday's Dog Food and one TDC all day, all weekend, Friday through Sunday. Today we're doing Velocity and Eclipse. Tomorrow will be Horizon. Horizon is distance jump. Wherever these dogs land in the pool, we measure and we take it and we do a live bracket on Sunday, a March Madness type bracket championship. And 1v1, each person, whoever jumps farther moves on to the next round. That will be all day Saturday and Sunday. So stay tuned all weekend, guys, for the 2024 International Dog Sport Championship, Dock Diving Championship. Back to the action. Kelp had a 7.783 swim. Oh, and Timber, second score's coming in now at a 7.640. They're going to stick with a PB score of 7.352. Volson, though, and we were all watching him, he turned his head right before the line. He had a 21.129 score, but they will stick with the 8.868. Sliding G, looks like they're resetting that toy up there. It looks like there's a junior handler on the dock at Sliding G, and that dog's name is Kelp. All right, Country Roads. They got Kajsa up on the dock now. Kajsa, the German Shepherd dog with a personal best of 5.60. Kajsa over at Country Roads. The first score is coming in. We're going to see what that is. But big dive there from Duke's Canine Dash and Splash. Over there at Duke's is Shadow, the Australian Shepherd, with a 6.534. All right, and we have two more facilities starting. All right. All right, Carousel is up there on the dock, and we will also have Ocala Dog Ranch being added. And we should be seeing PepperJack here soon. For Velocity, we'll have PepperJack's Plunge and Ocala's Dog Ranch. And then Carousel is planning to start Eclipse very shortly. The Eclipse will start around 4. All right. And at Country Roads, we had Kajsa, the German Shepherd dog, up on the dock. That was a 5.738 swim and a 5.774 swim over at Country Roads. And now they have a new dog, Ulrich, up on the dock. But Youngbloods, they have Wildflower up on the dock. The Belgian Malinois Wildflower. All right, and Kelp over from Sliding G finished their turn a while ago. They had a 10.899 swim, but they're sticking with their 7.783. Klepto, the Dutch Shepherd from Sliding G, swam a 6.629, and that is who's up on the dock, about to make the splash again. There it is, zooming off the end of that dock. Ulrich over at Country Roads had a 6.190 swim, and they're about to go up there for their swim number 2. We're going to see what that score is. And as you can see, Ocala, the judge, getting set up over there, getting ready for their velocity to begin. Verde over at Duke's K9 Dash and Splash just swam a 5.214. Verde has a personal best of 4.956. And we'll see if he could top that here on that second swim. Oh, and Verde hitting the water. He's going super speed out there. And he transitioned very nicely from a jump into the swimming. That is the hardest part for these dogs. They land in the water and their weight takes them down. They have to transition to start swimming again. And the faster you can transition, the faster swims you're going to see out of these dogs. That's why you see Whippets and Malinois have a faster score than maybe a Golden or a Lab, because they just can transition and glide across the water a lot better. Youngblood's making that perfect throw. That's going to be Zira up on the dock. Youngbloods. Wildflower had a score of 5.518 and 6.199. Sliding G, they have a new dog entering the dock. And Klypto was their last dog. Klypto had a personal best, 6.623. Awesome job, Klepto from Sliding G, the Dutch Shepherd. Now we will have the Labrador Retriever, Maggie, a legend dog, up at Sliding G, up there on the dock. They're about to make that throw. And Youngbloods, looks like Zero is still up there on the dock. We're going to see what these scores come in at. We have Pepper jumping over at Country Roads, and we have Alistair over at Duke's. Oh, and Duke's just finished their round, I believe, but Alistair is jumping. We added PepperJack's Plunge out of Texas. Pflugerville, Texas, PepperJack's Plunge. They also participate in National Canine Dock League. They are called the PepperJack's Plungers. They had an awesome season this season. All right, and we have up on the dock at PepperJack's, that is going to be Letty, the Australian Shepherd, just swam an 8.028 swim. The dog before that was another Australian Shepherd named Bentley, and he had a 7.908. Oh, but we're moving over to Maggie just finished her swim with a 5.503. That is a new personal best for Maggie. Her previous PB was 5.505. So by 0.2 thousandths of a second faster there for the Labrador out of Sliding G. That's going to bring up a Belgian Travurin named Perps out of Sliding G. And we have dogs jumping over at Ocala, I believe. Waiting for those scores to come in. And Letty About to do their second score. Perfect throw, making it past 40 feet out there, pulling the dog back to 5 foot on the dock at PepperJack's Plunge. Let's see if he can swim. There it is. Big jump there. He's zooming. He's going. You can see the judge following it. Oh, and we got a dog up on the dock at Ocala. I believe that is Bear Cub up on the dock from Ocala. And at Country Roads, I believe they just finished, or they have maybe one more dog to jump. Oh, and Ocala dog landed, making that swim, a Labrador retriever named Bear Cub. Over at Sliding G, Perps just crossed that 35-foot line. We're going to see what the judge says. And Youngbloods, we had Zira up on the dock. As you see, they just concluded. But Zira's final score was a personal best of 6.599. Awesome job, Zira. And that is going to conclude Dukes and Youngbloods velocity rounds. Congratulations to everyone who got PBs from those clubs or facilities. Awesome job, guys. All right, now we have Country Roads, we have PepperJack's Plunge, we have Ocala Dog Ranch, and we have Sliding G up on the dock at this very moment. Ocala, we're waiting for those scores to get put in, but Perp's first score was a personal best 5.630. Awesome job. Every dog over at Sliding G is getting PBs. Good job, guys. They are one of our newer facilities this year, just got brought on. So all of these dogs they're jumping are newer dogs. So that is to be expected, PB after PB, because the newer dogs, they're not at full potential yet. They have a lot of training. They trained all year for this. So they're trying to get better, and you can see it's really paying off. And Ramsey is going to come up to the dock at Sliding G, and that is going to make Perp's final score a 5.897 and a 5.630. Very good personal best, Perps. We're going to see the Dutch Shepherd Ramsey. And PepperJack's, they're resetting that toy. Looks like it did not cross that 35-foot line. All right. Ocala up on the dock. They got their next dog. It's going to be Copper, the Catahoula, the legend dog. And I got to work with this dog named Copper down in Florida. He has lymphoma and he is 9 years old. And this dog is one of the fastest swimmers in the world. He swam just now a 5.154. We're going to see what that second score comes in at. But he has a PB of 4.659. Now, mind you, this dog is 9 years old and he's been diagnosed with lymphoma. A big shout out to Copper out of Ocala, Florida. And that final score is going to be a 5.464 for Copper. PepperJack that making that throw, and it did not cross the line. It looks like they're going to reset, maybe. Sliding G up on the dock. We have another dog. Ramsey still up there, the Dutch Shepherd from North Carolina. Nice throw out there from Ocala. And as you see, Ramsey zooming out there, judge, watching, getting ready. Dog crossed that line. Oh, and they're waiting for the toy at PepperJack's. Oh, and it did not make it, so they're going to reset. They have approximately 10 seconds, and as you've seen, the judge was timing it. 10 seconds for that toy to float past 36 foot if it's within range. And it is 3:20 here, and we are still doing our velocity rounds. But at 4 p.m., we are going to start our Eclipse rounds. An Eclipse is a game where the toy is suspended 24 inches off of the dock, 4 feet off of the water. and the dogs have to run down the dock, try to grab the toy out of the air. As they grab that toy out of the air, whether they get a solid grab or just knock it down, as long as it becomes unsuspended and lands in the pool, it counts. And we are going to see who is going to be the top dog for Eclipse this weekend at 4 p.m. Thank you, guys, and I will be back.
Do what you want, do what you want, do what you want, do it. Do what you want, do what you want, do it.